Hello again everyone, Saka here and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4. And first off, I want to apologize for the lack of Hearts of Iron last week. I had a hard drive failure and I'm still going through a hard drive failure, so I'm rendering this video to the C drive rather than my external drive. But yeah, lost all of the footage from the last episode, but I will try to summarize what happened. So, the United Kingdom got a beachhead in Italy, and we actually sent one volunteer division over here to the mainland to try to help. We ended up capturing all of southern Italy, all the way down into Sicily, but the German war machine decided to turn tail and head over here and really start putting pressure on this invasion here. So we bugged out with our one division, went through the Strait of Gibraltar and made landfall here in Bordeaux, and now we are trying to help the British and the Nation Francais right down here. But as you can see, very strong and organized German troops right across the way. But what we're trying to do is help out just a bit. We're getting our experience up. We're trying to get our organization back up and refilling our fighting strength. So without further ado, let's play. So the big thing that I've also done was move some airplanes over to help the air attack over here. And it looks like this little United Kingdom division is trying to push in with no luck. And we're not going to engage that way. We may look for another weak part of the line, maybe say up here where we see some braking, and help with that push over here. So if this southern part looks really good, which it does, we will delete that order there, and let's put our front line, say right here, and we want to do a spearhead. Let's see, can we actually... Now this is a huge front line. Let's go into edit mode and pull that right on over. We sort of want to be in this area here, I believe. And let's grab this front line and move it all the way down to here, or so. Yeah, we don't want to do a river crossing. But I think if we head up here, that would be okay. And then what we want to do is we want to do a spearhead to Zurich. So we'll automatically hop on the rails and along the way get our equipment back. Manpower is the big thing for sure. We have lost in this war about 2,000 troops in this conflict. If we look at our losses here in, where are we? Honduras? Yeah, 2,400 people from Honduras have given the ultimate sacrifice to try to make this push happen. And if these guys need assistance, we will provide such assistance once we get ourselves nice and organized. We were doing technology sharing, trying to get as much research done as we could. Speaking of research, we are researching the mechanized offensive, formation fighting, and artillery. One thing we also want to do is move our Air Force over. So we've got close air support over here. Let's actually move them to a closer airfield. And then we are going to have them do close air support in the Alpine region. Or no, the Western Front. That looks good. Western Germany airfield. Looking at stores, we've got 148 extra close air support, 124 extra fighters. Now, we don't need the music player. All right, so where are we? Are we along the line? It does kind of look like we're there. Can't really see what's going on. Superior enemy, large river crossing. Let's go ahead and do that and see what happens here. Yeah, not seeing us. There we are. So we're seeing if we can make that push from the side. Maybe we can encourage some other people to join as well. There we go. So we're trying to reinforce the front line if we can. And then there's a lot more reserves piling in as well. We just need their organization to fall just a little bit. They have the, oh man, German. SS Verfügungstruppe. Yeah, and as divisions are slowly coming in, I mean, we're attacking from multiple sides. This is a big concerted push for sure. I mean, we're hanging on, but we have a terrain penalty. It looks like we're falling back now. Yeah, let's just put on the brakes. So we want to help where we can. We essentially need to look for a hole where we can fit in and try to help engage. Let's get our organization back up if we can. Try to get our fighting strength back up and get the supply going. Oh, it looks like 2 divisions are trying to come in there. Can we press the offensive in here? It does look like some other British will be there to help fill in the gap. And we are making our way across the river. Yeah, that is a weird looking front, that is for sure. But we are pushing in. We're about to secure another airfield. And there is a big shift. All right, so Switzerland is being pushed. Looks like all of Germany has folded there. Is Germany out? It does look like it. Yes, Germany has capitulated. And that is going to be a huge win for us. Yeah, do we just head to Italy? Yeah, it does look like we have... So are we a part of their offensive now? Oh, I see. They're moving back to this this front line here. So let's get on a spearhead to... No, actually, we don't even need those orders. All right, just hold what you got there. Let's do this front line here, if we can. Yeah, that's not going to be good. I think what they would do is they would get on a boat and then try to sail in. And we definitely do not want that to happen. There we go. So that front line there, then we're going to do a spearhead into Milan. At least, try to. And we're on the rail. We should be there shortly. And that is a huge flood of allies, that is for sure. And man, the Soviets have outstretched quite a bit. Very low supply. Yeah, I'm not sure. How is our supply? 76% fighting strength. We need 510 more infantry equipment, 60 more motor support, 20 more motorized, and 12 more advanced arty. But it does look like we're going to be a part... Oh, there's the fall of Hong Kong. So Japan is making a concerted push, and they've made landfall at Hong Kong. But I think once this particular front gets over, Italy capitulates, then it'll be all Japan. And I don't know if we can try to assist that or not. Man, everyone is just piling in. Let's actually... Is our spearhead gone? I believe it might be. Let's just draw a spearhead to Rome. And go. So we'll see how our commander decides to do that. What happened there? Is that Switzerland? Yeah, so that is now controlled by Switzerland. Our line has moved up. And I believe it's only a matter of time before Italy folds. We have the massive push along the north. We have to move through the Alps here. And I'm surprised they're not on rail. Let's just tell them to use rail if we can. Yeah, they are making a concerted push. Yeah, what is our supply situation here? I imagine a lot of... Yeah, there are a lot of troops over here just flooding this area. A lot of supply over here, but like hardly anything here. They need to secure some of those ports or something. Yeah, let's just delete those plans and tell them to march to, march to Rome if you can. Just push through wherever. Yeah, just the sheer number of people here. What's the supply like? 92 out of 4. We need to take more ports, that's for sure. But it's like the mad rush. Everyone is coming in. And we do have the majority of our fighting strength. That will slowly trickle in, and organization is almost good. But I think if we can make the push to Rome, we'll be all set. At least that's my hope. Just a sheer number. Hey, there's mechanized offensive. Soviet Union annexes Tanatuva. And another research. So do we do land doctrine? We have 100%. Soft attack, sure. Ooh, we could spend 100 to get it down to 149 days. Sure, we're not using our command points for anything else. Or our military points, I mean. So we do have 2 Italian divisions there that we will be joining shortly. Our fighting strength is pretty good. We just need to get them pushed back on their heels. To our north, our friends are really pressing the squeeze there. Are we in another supply zone? Almost. So if we can bust through, we'll be getting a little bit more supply. All right, so we are on the defense, and it does look like they are breaking. We have no supply, but our organization and strength is tops. We should be able to make that push. And then once we can take Rome, I think we'll be all set. Yeah, keep pushing there, boys. We should be in this one. Yep, we're leading the charge on this one. The Division Coloniale. Yeah, we need that organization to break. Things are going well, and if we can do the push and get to Rome, we do have a really organized British division there making the push as well. It looks like they're trying to fall back to Rome, which is what I would do if I were them. Yeah, divisions are just trying to fill in the gap, but if we keep pushing while their organization is down, they're going to be on their heels the whole way. Yeah, there's a concerted push, and that is us against some very disorganized divisions. The 76 is trying to join as well. So it may be Honduras that makes the final push into Rome, which would be epic. Feeling pretty good about that. Good job, everyone. Yep, along the side, we've got ports now. Looking at our supply, we're just barely over now. Come on, Britain, we need you to join. There we go. Now here comes Britain in to turn the tide. We caught their attention. Once this colonial division breaks, then it will be just the 5th Division di Fanteria who is holding Rome down. Yeah, and it does look like Britain is more organized than we. We just need to stay in it just a bit. We are making headway and attacking from multiple directions as well. There's advanced artillery, and that should be applied everywhere. So our support artillery is getting a bump. Let's see, it's 1942 October. Now let's do Night Vision 1, let's say, to sort of help us out here. Oh, there we go. We're still in it and helping push. There's formation fighting. Now, do we have aircraft that we can move down here? Yes, we do. fighter wing to Tuscany. And then you guys are going to be doing air superiority and close air support in the Italian region. So yes, our Air Force is making a difference. Or at least will. Yeah, those guys are encircled. That is a lot of Italian divisions encircled. And this is the final push for Rome. And we are still in it. There we go. Rome has fallen. Let's get organized. Get ourselves... Boom! That is the war done. At least on the Axis side. Alright, so the Treaty of Vienna. Honduras' turn to make demands. Alright, so from the German Reich, we cannot take all states. It looks like a lot has been claimed by the United Kingdom and the Soviet Union for sure. We have 179 points? Or 181 points? Can we take Lower Austria? And make that Honduras as well? That would be kind of weird. Sure. Alright, so back to 97 points. We'll pass. 103 will pass. 109? Nope, nothing there. 115, no. Take Mecklenburg. Alright, so that will be Honduras as well. Sure. We'll take Mecklenburg. And then pass that up, 190, and done. Alright. So that is that war done. Now it's just the Japanese-British war. And let's give it a little bit of time to figure its life out. The German Reich joined Japan. So Hitler is still in charge, still fascist, and now part of the Greater East Asian thingamabobby? So are we still at war with them? That is definitely weird. Yeah. So are we back at war with Germany? Did we just sort of like let him go and then say, okay, now you're free to do what you want? And he said, war! That's what I want. Anywho, what we should do is we will reattach that division there, and these guys should be moving back home. As our job should be done. Yeah, these guys are hopping on a boat and heading back to Honduras. There's infantry anti-tank done. That's feeling pretty good. Ooh, 150 for Mountain Division. Do we? 1942. Do we get a signal company or do we get logistics? Logistics would help with supply. Let's do that research as well. And let's do recon? Sure. We'll see if we can squeeze a few there. And factories. All right, so we have 8 out of 9 factories. Let us... So for our garrison, we need manpower. We need a little bit of everything. I don't suppose it would hurt to do one more factory in weapons? Or do we want artillery? We'll do that. We'll put one of our factories in artillery. Let's get our aircraft back home as well. All right, you guys, come on back home. All right, aircraft are coming back. And we'll tell them to do exercises in Central America. Just in case San Salvador wants to do something. Oh, another free military factory. Let's do some motorized, sure. Oh, and another factory. Let's do support equipment. Resistance to occupation. So can we release this? How does one? Yeah, I'm gonna have to research how to release this. I think if we release it as a regular nation, we should be okay. Managed subjects, no occupied territories. So East Germany, we can return it to East Germany, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll do that. And Austria, sure, we'll release that nation as well. And release as a puppet. All right, so there we go. Now there's East and West Germany. I was going to say that whole thing was crazy. But I can't see who the combatants are for this particular war. I know, of course, Japan and all of their allies. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look at Japan itself. Slovakia has capitulated. All right, so fighting an offensive war and fighting in a defensive war. So let's take a look at us and see what our what we are about here. Yeah, so we're in a defensive war against Japan, Shanghai, or no, Manchu, Slovakia, Siam, Menjiang, and Japan. All right, so do we have an ally over here? And we do. Nation Francais, Yunnan, China. I think what we could do is once our division gets all set and recuperates a bit, we'll be able to head over to the Asian theater and might be able to make something happen there. All right, where is our division? There it is. So one division coming home. He's already an 18% level 3 regular. Yeah, so the war in Europe is over. He will be coming back home to defend, and everything is awesome. So I think that will do it for this episode, everyone. So the Axis portion of the war is over. We have Nation Francais established. Allies from Philippe Pétain. We have West Germany, Democratic, led by Konrad Adenauer. Then we have East Germany, Communist, led by Wilhelm Pieck. Awesome. And it'll be interesting to see the pileup that's going to happen with Japan. See if we can get in here and make like a quick push. We definitely can't do much, but we can do something. So that's what we'll do in the next episode, everyone. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Hearts of Iron 4 video. Take care.